Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming along on the Monster Train with me. This is the start of my series where I'm going to be trying to defeat all of the challenges in Monster Train. I worked my way up to Covenant rank 25 before the latest Friends and Foe update. And I'm going to jump back in and try a few of these challenges and see where it takes us. Looking forward to this. Let's jump in and pick one out and see what strikes our fancy. I haven't done any of them, or at least I haven't completed any of them. Let's see. So, I'm hoping to maybe start with something that isn't a complete brain burner. I know I started with Controlled Chaos, and that was pretty complicated to assess what was going on. And I also did Blighted Existence once, I think, too. And I also have recently tried this preloaded one time, but I had a misunderstanding about how it worked. It's pretty simple, though. So everybody gets one fewer upgrade slot, and you start with a random upgrade for everything that you get, at least packs and banners that come. So essentially, all of your cards, none of them can be upgraded straight away except for the ones you start with, and there might be some few exceptions. I'm gonna give that a try. And I'm gonna stick with Hellhorn. Everybody has been playing the new champion. I'm gonna stick with the old tried and true, and just since I have some more familiarity with it for now, and I think we could go with a random clan here and just sort of see where that takes us. Let's give it a try. Maybe for the next run, if we fail, we can use our knowledge to make a little bit better choice. Okay, we got a Molting Imp. I think generally that's okay in the beginning. Like I said, none of these come upgraded, so we are looks like we're Umbra, which is fine. I think the morsels pair okay. It especially seems okay with the fact that we can't upgrade, so if we're getting any multi-strike or things like that, this gives us, the morsels will give us some ability to actually scale our units a little bit. And then the ability to move up and down. I think generally speaking, these abilities to move up and down in the Hellhorn package are pretty strong. Alright, ascend a unit and apply daze. So generally you're doing that to enemies, but it is possible to do it to our own. Alright. Let's pick an artifact. Okay. Well, generally, I would think demons get multi-strike is much better than conserve energy between turns. But given the fact that it'll be difficult to upgrade the strength of our units, that could be worse. But the fact that we have a bunch of plinks means, and we're likely to want to use spell upgrades on these initial cards because we won't be able to use them on other things. I think I'm going to go ahead with the fact that I'm going to get more morsel units and still pick demons, get multi-strike. And we would like our champion to be tanky, I believe, given that we're Umbra and given the fact that we might not have the opportunity to get a tanky unit early, and we might not have much control over applying a health buff. So I like the idea of getting the Slay for the armor gain here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, let's get the train rolling. Alright, so we got spikes. Generally we'll be okay here as long as we can kill the units. So this guy only has 30 health, which means we probably aren't killing them. Now should be able to kill the Disciplined Foot Soldiers with Plinks and with the Molting Imps. So I think it's fine to turn it on here. Probably take a little bit of pyre damage, but the 75 coins seems worth it. Okay. Okay, so this is our 4 floor. So I think the idea here would be we'd love to set this up to do 10 damage to this. Well, we'd like to do 15 damage. So I like the idea of 2 stewards here and then putting our champion here with the morsels. The only downside is we might want to... we should draw a plink next turn for the goblin, loot goblin, if he comes up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I guess we can see this first. There's no reason not to see what we get. Oh, that's great. Yep. Perfect. So we can eat all 3 of these. And that's fine. We don't mind these stewards dying. They're out of our deck. Yep. Okay, so we did draw this. So we are going to get the armor from killing him. So we're slaying to get 10 armor, but we're taking 3, we're taking 8. That's why we're +2. So there's very little reason not to torch here. Although maybe we want a plink there. Now we want to plink here and we want to plink here. So let's do that first. We clearly plink here. Oh, we only have 1 plink. Okay. So we clearly plink here because it's guaranteed. 1 damage to a random enemy unit twice. So in theory, we could get 2 slay triggers here. I guess there's no reason to do that. I mean, if we miss this, we'll be sad, but it seems unlikely. Nice, we got both. Okay. And then clearly torch here. And then we can either play our last trained steward or a torch. And I think saving the damage here makes sense. Yep. Okay, and then the question of where these guys go. Does it even matter? I guess we could save you. Do I want the extra energy next turn, or do I want... I think I'd rather have the energy. And then here we can eat you and get 1 extra energy. Okay. Alright. And... none of this is going to matter all that much. It seems like... we'll at least be able to get a slay trigger here. No, we're going to be a little short, right? Oh no, we did do it. We just got there. Okay, that's perfect. That'll make us a little stronger tier 2 for some extra rage. But... yep. Okay, we definitely want our trained steward out in front here. And we plink. And yeah, the damage shield will be fine on our... there. Okay. Seems a-okay. All right. Good. Not too bad. Okay, so we got a cheap ascend or buffed up welder helper or the vent with +10. These are actually pretty good. I'm leaning towards the vent since, although we do already have some mold. I mean, this is just a lot of damage early game to have a nice 10 across the board. This is probably the better card in the long run, just because it might let us stack things. Now, we'd be stacking things behind our guy, so the idea would be we'd play this on the top level and then stick things on the middle level and bring them up as we got through. I think I'm going to go for the vent for now, though. It seems like we have a lot of damage, and we might be looking to get some spell damage here, given how much damage we have in our deck. Okay. So we got a +1 and double stack. So 4 Ember Drain doesn't seem great, and 4 Rage would be fine, but this isn't too bad with Holdover. Remove Consume. This has got to be the pick, though. This seems powerful. This gives us a place to stack up, especially with the morsels, and trying to load up one floor. Probably the top floor. Let's go that route. Okay, so an Umbra unit and Merchant of Steel, which we won't be able to upgrade our Umbra unit. Let's see. So we really don't have any units that are going to want to upgrade very much. Whereas the spells, it would be nice to add Consume and some damage. So I'm going to go left here. So we can add one thing of Holdover, but none of these are going to be worth holding over without another buff. So Holdover doesn't seem particularly great in this instance, since everything only has one slot. Definitely are going to want to add 10 damage. I can't imagine it's not to a Plink. That's giving us a bunch of bonuses. And we want one of these to be cheaper. Do we want this to be cheaper? I think we do. I mean, what else would I want to put on this? Frozen or double? Neither have seemed which particularly great. I like this. It seems good. I definitely think we're going to purge a card here. Though we could re-roll. I think it's better to purge. I think a burn, getting a torch out of our deck seems pretty good. The Train Stewards aren't great, but at least we can play them and get it out of our deck in the early game. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and purge another card. I'm gonna purge another torch. We have quite a bit of damage between the vent. We want to try and keep our deck thin for now. The vent, have it come around multiple times. Definitely be looking to get a unit upgrade. Alright, so everybody's going to be on the floor. We have Plinks, and we have the vent. Seems like we could handle this with everybody on the floor. Shot. Alright. Okay. So this Plink is guaranteed to get 2 morsels. That's nice. Gonna be adding some stuff to our deck here. Probably end up ascending this guy to daze him so he's not adding the card to our deck. I'm gonna go ahead and get these morsels now and see what we got. So we're gonna add 2. We're gonna be able to put 3 morsels there. Yeah, I like it. So we definitely want to get as much strength as we can. So I definitely think we want a Magma Morsel. It's going to make scaling much better. And the Lifesteal Morsel? Or do we just want some raw stats? Yeah. I think Lifesteal will be good here, and mid shield. And then when we do this, the morsels here will actually survive for next turn. Alright. So we've got double Plink. We want to definitely leave something for this guy to kill. This guy's still dazed, so we're definitely going to play here. Then I think we go here. So I could link here. Yeah. Gets us 2 guaranteed morsels. I guess we're getting infinite energy. I probably should have put one of those first, so I saved the Divine Shield. Okay. Probably not a very good chance of getting a Plink off this turn. I guess this is a small chance of a Plink here. Am I gonna even play this Plink? It's probably not worth it. This seems like a no-brainer. Getting this out of our deck. And I think just some extra damage behind this guy. Unless I want to be able to play morsels. Yeah, maybe here. Okay. That's good, we're getting a kill. This guy will do a little more pyre damage, but I don't think there's much we can do about it. Seems fine. Yep. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, we got sweep. One more turn to get a few morsels if we can. Yep. That's good. We can get a couple up there. Yeah. Lifesteal seems fine. There you go. Should kill him, I would think. Yep. And no reason to do anything. Alright, on to the next. Here we go. Alright, 10 damage taken, sure. No problem. Well, this doesn't seem good. This does not seem particularly great, although Large Stone does give us a guy that has some actual health behind him. 41 health. With Rage. Or we could do Permafrost with an Ascend for an Ascend play later. To stack units. I think we need the extra health right now. Doesn't seem great, but I don't think I have a lot of choices. So Permafrost with the Rage 2 Ember Grain, so extra mana. Don't really need that. Lifesteal 3 could be okay. Especially with holdover for the end boss, maybe. And the Morsel Miner. I think I like the Ember. Yeah, this is a holdover card. Seems good. Alright. Is there anything we want to dupe? We could dupe this to have 2 lifesteals, so get lifesteal 6. Hold it, you know, sitting in our hand. It's not terrible. There's really not much to upgrade, so we could try and get a big unit. We really don't have any extra mana, though. I'm going to go for this play. Having 2 holdover cards doesn't make our deck any bigger. We're not going to be drawing or hitting the 10 unit cap anytime soon, so it seems reasonable. Probably could have done this first, just in case we get something here we wanted to dupe instead. So friendly units get +3 for every. Probably not good. Nope, we don't want to heal. And the question then becomes, do we want to spend our mana playing blight cards to deal 100 damage? I don't think we want any of this. It doesn't really synergize with anything we're doing. I guess this just isn't enough damage. When summoned, friendly units get +1 for every blight card in your deck. So basically we'd be adding all of our small units and our morsels, but I don't think it's significant enough to bloat our deck. Alright. Okay, so we got the damage shield here. So we definitely want to send somebody and then use this to get the free kill. Almost certainly. So let's do that. And it's got to be this guy, right? There's no other person that makes sense. Although, do we want to plink first? Sure, I think we plink first. Because worst case scenario... I guess worst case is we kill these 2 units. Is that worse? I guess that's worse. So I guess we do ascend first. Because plink still likely is going to kill 1 unit. Oh, I forgot about the boss too, yeah. Okay. I think you still play the Steward here. Do we want to play him here? We probably don't, right? We'd like to play the large stone unit behind. No, I think playing this here is fine. The large stone will probably put on its own floor. Just to brunt some of the damage down here and maybe set things up for slate triggers. Yep. That's great. And I guess having more morsels would have been nice here too. But we can set up morsels for the top. I think we want more damage on our champion. So 4, we're just a little short here too, huh? It's a bummer. Well, I guess actually we're not even close, because Steward's going second. Alright. The large stone guy is only a 2, right? Do I want to make this bigger? Probably not. I don't care that much. Alright. See how it goes. We need to start getting some slate triggers here. We're not strong enough. Okay. So we can't put anything here. Rage. Guess we could play this up top. It's not gonna do anything this turn, but maybe that's fine. I think we need to play it down bottom though, because we need to start setting things, weakening things to be able to give our champion a chance. And then I'm wondering if I just play this to sack it. I think I do. Okay, we should get a Slate Trigger now, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Kind of annoying. Yeah. Do you even care about this? Maybe I just let this go. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah. Alright. Reloaded. Alright, we'll hold these when the Relentless starts. Nice, we're getting another Slate Trigger. This seems fine. Guess there's no reason not to put this out in front. Yep. Take a little more damage. Nope. Oh, did I miss something? I thought I had both holdovers. Oh, holdover is if you play it. I was thinking it was permafrost. Let's see. That's my mistake. So I should have played both of those. I think the Ember Drain probably actually would have been fine. So I definitely should play it this turn then. And Plink's not going to do anything. That's fine. Okay. That's a little late for our days. It would have been nice to have that last turn for this guy. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh, it might be time for our end. I guess I could move my guy up and daze him, but I don't see how that's gonna result in more damage. It seems like it would just be less. So maybe a quick preloaded defeat here. We just don't have a big enough health pool for lifesteal to matter there. Okay. None of this is going to matter because he doesn't have enough health to survive. That was a good first try. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Well, thanks for joining me for the first run through trying to get all these Covenant rank 25 challenges done. I hope you'll join me next time. Thanks.